Dude, so we're cranking all 3 cams and we got audio. All right, so we're in.
We're in. Locked in.
Guys, welcome to another episode of the Talk with York podcast. This is a magical episode. We're here with a magical man. Magic's in the name. Ash Magic, welcome to the pod, man.
Hello. Thanks for having me. Woo!
Yeah,
Oh, stop it. Oh my God.
Yeah, Talk with York.
Yeah.
And we've already been chatting and stuff, and that was some good preamble.
Yeah, it was good.
If I had a Patreon, I'll just go straight on there.
Oh yeah, next time.
Dude, maybe tell everyone at home like a little bit about yourself. Give them a little bit of a like who you are, what you do.
Well, I'm my name's Ash Magic. You probably know me from TikTok or YouTube. I do videos. I do magic videos. I do street magic. I do magic for celebrities and for whoever I can. And I've been doing that for the last like 5 years. Before then, I was doing like magic on the street and for kids parties and shit. And now I'm here.
Dude, because I actually did a deep dive on your YouTube and stuff. I went all the way back, man.
You're like dropping these names. I'm like, holy shit.
I saw, I couldn't wait to whip it out and just catch you off guard.
It's like like Nardwar.
Yeah, oh yeah, literally. No,
you the feds?
100%. I'm trying to pull a Nardwar on you.
Okay.
But so street magic, that's kind of how you like encapsulate kind of like your vibe. And but videos, like street magic on video, because like you're on YouTube, massive on TikTok as well. But I feel like you can do a lot of stuff. I almost feel like you're still trying to figure out. I mean, you're already smashing it, but it feels like you're still so young and still figuring out what you're like.
Definitely
sky's the limit. Kind of vibe, like where you're at.
Yeah, especially like content wise. Like I feel like my content's changed so much in the past 6 months, even. Like I've been doing lots of videos like my bedroom, and then I was kind of like, this is cool, but I'm not like super proud of what I'm making in terms of like, I don't know, magic wise. And
feel like you can go harder.
Go harder and just do some actual like cool shit that people really enjoy. And then I've discovered this kind of mind reading stuff I've been doing in street magic, and it's so much fun. It's so fun.
Did you learn that at Hogwarts or?
I did actually.
You know what I'm saying? How was it? Was it good?
Dude.
Hagrid? Top bloke?
Legend.
I know. Don't shed a tear. I might cry right now.
Rip the homie.
Wait, so it started with how long ago? 10 years ago, when you got into magic?
10, 11 years, something like that.
But it was, I looked into your YouTube stuff, like the first video on YouTube, bro. Play a clip of that shit right now. And we're back. Okay. Wow, that was amazing, bro.
You might have to explain. What did I just watch? I can't.
What is my first video? We just saw you with some amazing cinematic music. Oh. Beautiful, just like this piano piece. Bang, 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 and it's emotional. And you've got the cards. And it's not even a magic trick. It's like cardistry. So you're like
shuffling,
throwing them around like,
Is that on the cliff? Oh, like with this like sunset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, the backdrop is insane.
Yeah.
The backdrop was incredible. Dude. I was like, you came out the gate swinging.
That was my first ever video.
You came out the gates freaking swinging.
Yeah. That was fun.
That was incredible. And that's where it started.
That's where
it started with cardistry. Is that like a thing or is that a company?
That is a thing. Well, cardistry, I have a weird relationship with the word cardistry. Like that's definitely where I started, like shuffling and like just learning. I basically learned like 2 card tricks, and then I showed my parents and I was like, this is fucking awesome. This is my personality for the next 20 years.
Amazing.
And then got into more like card shuffling stuff, and then and doing more like street magic and busking on the street, which you guys know about.
Yeah, I mean, you've been around for a while doing it, man. So like,
thank you, bro.
So like, where did the passion for like cardistry start? Like, you're a young fella, because I also feel like it's a space that needs people in there. Like you always need that sort of magician guy out there. Like it's always been around. It feels like in some form, and like you're kind of the modern day version of like like Chris Angel or whatever, or that kind of thing.
Definitely, yeah. Like I remember when I was growing up, we had you might have had different guys. I had Dynamo. He was on TV.
It rings a bell.
Who did you guys have? Did you have like David Blaine? Or,
yeah, David Blaine. I think I remember seeing, and like, but just online people and stuff, because there wasn't as much Aussie ones that I knew of. It was like British people. Houdini. Dumbledore.
What sort of vibe? Harry Potter. But yeah, no, that sort of stuff I was obsessed with, and I remember watching Dynamo and being like, dude, this guy's fucking next level. And Costantino, big Aussie guy.
Yeah. No, that rings a bell. That rings a bell.
Yeah, he did like the escape artistry stuff. Where chainsaws. And
that's what I wanted to ask as well, like, because I do feel like you really do so much stuff, and I feel like you fit in that sort of like new wave of like taking all this technology that's out there, because it's not just platforms, it's also access to information. Like you can learn so much shit so rapidly now from experts.
Dude.
And just there's just so much information going out there. So it's like, how do you see yourself? Like, do you just see yourself? Because also, like, wouldn't you call yourself like an influencer as well, right? Like, if you're really, I feel like it I feel like the whole magician thing, and then the social media thing, like that alone, I could see that being like just massively continuing to be successful, because I feel like, again, it's a niche that there's always been someone in there. People fucking love it. I used to love it watching like Street Magic and all those guys.
Everybody, it's just
Fucking
a thing
loved
that's
it, right?
so universal.
But how come how come more people don't pursue it? Because it feels like
I think it's a weird thing because it's like, I mean, everyone has like a magic phase. I'm sure everyone has a magic phase.
Yeah.
Always in high school.
100%.
And like, I was very lucky in terms of like, I had the magic phase and then it was getting to the point where it was becoming uncool and started getting bullied for it. And then, I found fucking bastards. No, they helped me.
Literally.
And then I found someone who I started doing it with.
Yeah.
And like sort of kept me accountable in terms of like, then we had like responsibilities. We actually had like shows and bookings and shit.
Holy shit,
And if
okay,
it wasn't for him, his name's Lucas. It wasn't for him, then like, I definitely would have quit, because like I honestly like tried quitting sometimes. I like put my all my cards, my stuff outside my room because I was getting bullied. I'm like, no more. I'm gonna like try fit in, and I just couldn't. And then like it stuck.
Just simmer in that for a second. No, but I feel like it goes to show that everybody has their moments of doubt, like, you know, because sometimes I'll be doubtful of stuff and I almost feel ashamed. I'm like, fuck, am I not good? Like if I'm doubting myself, maybe I'm not meant for it. But then I just realize most of the greats go through that too.
For sure.
You know?
And I feel like it's right like at those moments where it counts the most, and like it's often like right before a breakthrough.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's because it's like you're going to a different like level almost.
Definitely.
You have to like level up, and it's just like, it's that moment of just right before quitting. That's where most people, like 90% of people quit.
Yeah.
It's a 10 that go through that little pain.
For sure, yeah.
All right. So what did you think about TikTok ban?
I never thought it was gonna be banned.
Okay.
For some reason, as soon as they spoke about it, I instantly knew it's not gonna get
Straight
banned.
up.
And then I think I even saw someone talking about it. They go, okay, they're gonna say it's gonna get banned, and then Trump's gonna come in and then he's gonna bring it back. And I went, yeah, he'll do that. Like Trump,
Yeah.
Trump,
pretty predictable, right?
Yeah, not
I
to get
thought
political,
so.
but it's like it seems
Right.
like Trump knows how to keep the people happy in terms of like what people want.
Yeah.
there.
He knows how to activate the sort of just like
Yeah.
disenfranchised people that are actually finally someone who listens to me.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
And it seems like too big and too massive for like so many people to be making livings off that for them to just ban it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was really talked about as much. I mean, the fact it was even getting banned was kind of crazy. It just felt like nonchalantly they were just going to drop that. And I'm like, hang on, like
This is so
I was on
lives.
TikTok this morning and I saw like someone who's just blown up recently, and all of a sudden they've gone from being homeless to now like they get to see their kid because they've got a house and stuff. I'm watching this story unfold, and then I'm hearing like, and there's heaps of stories like that.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
There's so much, and they're just going to cut it. But then it was like one day.
Yeah, literally.
My prediction was that it wasn't even going to. It was just going to be a behind the scenes thing, handshakes and stuff like that, and then the user experience wasn't going to change, which basically is what happened.
So what is the update? So have they figured out? Has someone bought it or Microsoft or something? I heard lots of different names. Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, no, he wants to, right? Holy shit,
that'd be epic.
I'm getting scared though. This is the thing. Like, I love watching these entrepreneurs like go crazy, like Mr. Beast, come from nothing. He just comes from nothing. He just comes from nothing. Like that's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
Elon Musk or whatever, like and inventing Teslas and shit, and like I like
space,
seeing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Go to fucking space yesterday. We should have been in space yesterday.
Fucking nuts.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love that shit. I loved planets growing up too.
Yeah. It's crazy seeing people like that. And like you look at that and you go, holy shit, like it's actually possible. Like he was just a fucking guy, like in his room.
Bro,
and now you can
experiments in his room.
Seen that photo? I can't remember. It's the same thing. It's like, I think that was the same photo of like when they started Facebook, but it's just like him in his room with a bunch of like computer scraps. And they put that next to like him now, like going to space and like owning Tesla. Richest man in the world. It's like, dude.
Did you know he made PayPal and stuff though as well?
Yeah.
Like even before the whole Tesla thing, I was like, holy shit, he's already like changed the whole game.
Yeah.
Like PayPal's still around now.
Yeah.
But I'm all for that. But it's starting to get to a weird place where like they're getting all this political power, and maybe, but maybe that's always been a thing. Like maybe Albert Einstein was also having chats with whoever was running the country at the time about ideas, right?
Probably.
You talk to the geniuses, right?
Yeah.
The smartest guys, you talk to them.
Yeah, I guess if they're like pushing the world forward, probably same with like Nikola Tesla, like electricity. You go, I don't want to fuck with this guy.
Yeah, the fuck. He's gonna fucking make me disappear.
For real, don't want to be on.
He's gonna atomize me.
Yeah, don't want to be on Elon's bad side.
Get in my machine. No, Nikola. No, Nikola. Not this again.
Not this again.
Right. So, but I just feel like it gets a bit weird when like, I'm like, Elon's good, but he's got an ego. He's a normal person.
Yeah.
And like now he's got like,
and he's a weird guy.
He's kind of running the world now. Like, maybe not the world, but you know.
You see what was it? Head of He's in the government now, in some position. Trump made
I
him-
think his job, and this is the thing, I actually think it makes sense logically why you'd put him in this position. So allegedly, what he's meant to be doing is just creating more budget efficiency. So when he bought Twitter and then cut 70% of the workforce,
right, yeah.
and still like ran it, and Tesla had like fuck all money, but they still did shit. And the rockets, he saved heaps of money because he made him land
you
again
can
and
catch
shit.
him and shit. Yeah,
So he's good at that.
yeah.
But I just feels like he's a bit of an egomaniac, and I love that. I love it. Like, we all are. How would I act if I had $1 billion
Yeah.
and I was inventing rockets that could do that shit? I'd probably be nuts as well.
Dangerous. Yeah, you probably
That's
want
what
to
I'm
control
saying.
him. You go,
Is he just
"Fuck."
crazy now?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, but we're gonna find out.
I'm excited.
I'd go to Mars though.
Yeah.
I'd go to Mars with him.
I was just speaking to my friend about this the other day. It was like, how much would you have to get paid to like permanently live on Mars for like 30 years or 50 years or something?
Yeah. I mean, fuck. It's like my whole life, pretty much.
Yeah, and it's
at
like-
that point, right? Like you're old as fuck when you get back.
Yeah. Money's probably not worth anything.
I mean, maybe you could be like one of the richest people on Mars, though. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a small population. Do you know what I'm saying? Pretty quick climb up the ranks, bro. Big fish in a small pond. Do you know what I'm saying? In a small celestial space
That's facts,
pond.
dude. The richest person on Mars.
You got to think about it
That's so
that
true.
way to succeed. And then mentally just keep that in your head and just be like, this is
Right.
sick, man. Like
This is sick.
I've actually got oxygen in my house.
For real.
These peasants out here on Mars struggling for space scraps. No, it does feel apocalyptic
I love
though,
that.
right? Like it does feel like the
Feels
start
weird.
of the colony is going to be pretty fucking primitive and like, do you know what I mean? When you're first building the foundations, it's going to be like what, just fucking desert, Mars desert?
Yeah. Is there any
That's
plans or
gonna
anything?
suck.
Like, so they put like rovers on there. Has
They've
anyone-
got shit out there.
They got shit
They
going.
found water recently, bro. Not frozen, actual water.
Just chilling.
So they're going to study it, see if they can find some bacteria, and that's probably going to be, if they find, which I mean,
Yeah.
liquid water,
Yo.
probably going to be some fucking funky motherfucker in there.
Yeah, true.
There's got to be something in there,
Dude,
bro.
space is epic. Space is so sick.
It's so good.
Do you like Interstellar?
Yeah,
Great movie.
great fucking film.
Great movie.
I like those big 3-hour epics, but these days my attention span, it's like it's got to be really good
Yeah.
to keep me for 3 hours.
Interstellar was next level good. Like that was.
It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Matt McConaughey is fucking incredible. Honestly, he's becoming one of my more favorite actors over time.
Really?
Well, just his evolution. I love artists that start in a like maybe more of a mainstream kind of like typical place,
Rom-com or
and then
something,
end
yeah.
up doing like getting into the dramatic shit and sort of like because he was doing that stuff rom-coms, eh? He was just doing like heaps of rom-coms and stuff. He was just kind of like the hot kind of like romantic guy or whatever.
Yeah.
And then now he's just like getting skinny for like Texas Buyers Club or whatever the fuck it's
Oh,
called.
yeah.
He,
I haven't seen
he
it.
played like a skinny junkie. And I was
crazy.
like, damn.
This guy's committed.
I was like, damn, I didn't expect that.
Same thing with Timothy Chalamet. But, like, it's crazy seeing his evolution.
Mm.
Like, from doing like Wonka and then like now like it's Bob Dylan thing. And he was into Interstellar for like 5 minutes.
What?
Yeah. He plays McConaughey. Wait, what is it? McConaughey's kid. Yeah.
Stay away. Wait. His kid.
Yeah.
He played his kid.
Timothy Chalamet plays.
Oh, when he's like old and he's like looking at the fucking camera. No, that was his daughter.
No,
The
wait,
end.
no, literally. We'll figure this out. Anyway.
Wait, he's in it though.
Yeah.
He's in it somewhere.
For like 5 minutes.
That's crazy. Joker 2. Did you watch it?
I did. What do you think?
Did you? I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it? It was alright.
I didn't watch it.
It was kind of weird.
I'd watch it. Like, don't get me wrong, but I probably didn't want to go to the theater to watch it. It just was getting heaps of bad press, and I don't know. I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't see every movie anyway, so I'm probably going to go with ones that feel like I'm 100% going to have a good time.
For sure.
And I loved the first one, so I was probably a bit scared of
Yeah.
like seeing something super different.
Yeah.
I feel like the first one for me as a standalone, I don't need to touch it.
Yeah.
I don't really need to touch it.
For sure.
Like, I'm happy with that memory.
You don't want to see this.
To be honest, same as Gladiator.
Oh.
Actually, good movie though.
Gladiator 2?
Yeah,
Really good.
really good,
Really good.
really good. And the acting I think was really good, but it's
Yeah.
not.
It's not the first one.
It's just the nostalgia for me for the OG and stuff. I'm just like I don't need that to be a part of it now. It feels a bit disconnected anyway. It's so long.
Yeah.
Like, where's Russ?
I haven't seen the first one, honestly. So
Really?
don't come at me.
No, but that's good then.
Yeah.
For you, it was like a whole new.
Second
like,
one was
experience.
great, yeah.
You would have frothed it then. The second
Yeah.
one, you'd be like, holy fuck!
It's really good.
Where the fuck did they think of this idea? I'll tell you where.
Which is great.
Back when I was a young man, I was a man named Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Wait, so do you do improv?
Yeah, sort of. I mean,
All right,
interesting. Here and there.
all right. Can we do a scene?
Oh, sure.
All right, so
You do this on every pod? You do it? Oh, this is just...
this is the first time, but this is also
this
episode
better be,
2. This
better
is
be a trend now.
it might have to be. No, I was going to do some other cooked shit, but I just honestly didn't logistically have time to like get the props and stuff. So this will actually maybe feel that. All right, so the scene is like you're seeing Gladiator for the first time.
Oh, okay.
No.
Are you in my scene with me,
right,
or
how
is it
about
just
this?
me?
You're the old. I'm in it with you.
Okay, good.
You're the old man, right?
Okay.
Right? This is the thing you've got to put because you're an actor. You've got to put yourself in the mindset of
An old man.
someone like me who's nostalgic about the original Gladiator movie, and I'm a young child,
You are.
and I don't know anything about it. And you're going to show me Gladiator for the first time, and it's the best movie. Do you know what I mean? Like you really.
Wait, so I'm showing you a movie I haven't seen.
You're showing me a movie that you have seen. You have seen Gladiator. In this one, you have seen it. All right? And I'm watching Gladiator 2 and you're upset about it. And then you have to go, and then you go on a tangent about.
Okay.
For a second, I thought you guys were going to be playing gladiators. I thought that was where you were going.
We should do that.
Should we do that? After this one, ready? I'll start it.
Okay.
Daddy,
What?
Daddy, Gladiator 2. Have you seen it?
What?
Gladiator 2. It's the best movie. I just watched it with my friends this weekend.
Gladiator what?
It's Gladiator 2. Gladiator 2.
Oh, why are you yelling? 2.
Gladiator 2. I just watched it with my friends, Dad. It
Oh.
was amazing.
I love Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Who's Russell Crowe?
Russell Crowe.
Who's Russell Crowe? It's this other guy. What's his name? I don't know. The guy from freaking
Sexy guy.
the zombie Last of Us. Pedro
Pedro.
Pascal.
Wow. Wow. That fucking sucks.
Well, what would be the alternative?
Russell Crowe.
All right, next scene. All right,
Yeah, that's
we're
good.
that was a warm up. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah,
our
yeah.
best.
No.
It was a shit script as well. I'm sorry.
Right.
Let's
wrote
go.
that?
Now we're gladiators.
Okay.
All right. So you're about to go out there. Do you want to be the gladiator, or do you want to be the guy who like is like
Oh, what?
who's like giving him his like little pump up speech before he goes out there?
Okay.
Like you can be the friend that's like, good luck, man. Go out there and fight those tigers, or do you want to be the actual gladiator?
I'll be the gladiator.
Yeah, nice. That's what I thought, but I didn't
Yeah.
want to take that.
Nah.
I thought you would.
Thanks, man.
All right, so you're the gladiator, right? You're about to go out there, and
Better fuck shit
it's
up.
crazy, right? It's crazy. Like you're about to go fight a fucking gibbon, like
Yeah.
20 gibbons
20 gibbons. 20
in
monkeys.
armor.
Oh.
All right, man. The final battle, gladiators. Are you ready?
Yep.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
What?
I don't know what to say, man. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. You're gonna beat these gibbons,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Are
yeah.
you feeling confident?
Yeah, I mean, there's only like 1 or 2, right?
Yeah, man. I think there's only 2 or 3.
What was that?
There's only 2 or 3.
What was that look?
The moment of hesitation in my eyes was not because there's really 20 gibbons out there in armor. It was because I'm gonna miss you, bro, and I'm just scared.
Why are you going to see me after that? There's only 2.
Oh yeah.
There's only 2
Oh yeah,
gibbons.
that's right. I'm gonna see you again.
Why are you laughing?
And cut. That was good.
Yo.
No, that was better. That was actually good.
I felt that.
That was good.
This is good.
We could work on that.
This
All right.
improv podcast idea is kind of fun.
Back to my notes. Fuck, marry, kill. Voldemort, Gandalf, Wicked Witch of the West. Go.
Oh, I feel like. Voldemort, Gandalf. I actually haven't seen the Lord of the Rings movies.
Okay.
I saw the-
So you might just like.
I saw the play the other day, which is awesome.
Oh really?
Yeah, have you seen it? It's good.
No.
Really good.
I would though.
Yeah. And then what was the last one? Wicked Witch of the West. I feel like you have to fuck Wicked Witch of
So-
the West, right?
Probably then, because like
It'd be crazy.
it'd be pretty gay
It'd
to
be
like
crazy.
fuck Gandalf or Voldemort.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? Right.
bro, for real.
So process of elimination. On
Yeah,
that one.
okay, so-
that's just logic.
Logic.
I like that.
Fuck the Wicked Witch of the West. Wait, that's the green one, right? Wait, Alphaba? Wait.
No. Because the old school one.
Yeah.
No, the old movie.
But she's still green, still that girl, right?
Yeah, Alphabet. Sorry, yeah.
Alphaba, yeah.
Yep.
She's cute.
And so then kill
Kill.
Gandalf or Voldemort. I mean,
Probably kill Voldemort because I feel
Yeah.
like the XP you get from that is like crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
100%. You'd be leveling up like 5 levels.
Definitely.
And then so marry Gandalf.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart.
No, I feel like that makes sense because you wouldn't want to marry Wicked Witch of the West. Like she'd be nagging.
Yeah, too much.
You know, just like cooking over a cauldron all the time. Like, how about you stop cooking those curses
Well, she's
and
cooking-
cook me up a palmy?
It's for real, dude. You tell her.
All right, that was good. All right, all right. Also,
Yeah.
sober. You're a
Sober.
sober guy because we saw you at the event.
Yeah.
And we respect it as well. Like We love it, and but it's unexpected because a lot of people these days, I think it is a wave, people drinking less and stuff like that. But we saw you at the event for the movie recently.
Yeah. Oh, companion. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, come on the pod. I was like, we have a drink sometimes, and it's just again, it's not getting pissed, but it's just have a beer. And you're like, I don't really drink.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
Thank you, dude. Yeah.
So, have you always been like that, or
No, I used to drink a lot. A lot.
Makes sense.
Especially at these events, it's so hard that you have these influencer things, and they're constantly just like, have a drink, because they want you having fun, they want you drinking and posting and doing your thing. And no, I used to drink a lot in high school, and then a few months ago, I went to a party and I drank way too much, and it just ruined my motivation for the next month. And I was so locked in before the party. I was building shit. I was working so hard on my business, and then I had just a few too many drinks, and then I was just cooked for the next month. And I was like, damn, it's not worth it.
And for us, with the ADHD, I think routine is so fucking fragile. You know, once you're locked in, it's you're just steaming through at a crazy pace.
For sure.
But if you do get thrown off the tracks, it's getting back on
so hard.
Requires a silly amount of effort sometimes.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I feel like I do a lot.
So it's more of a productivity thing. You just want to be
definitely
more efficient, productive, better version of yourself.
And just happy, you know, there's so many, I mean, this is going to get too deep, but there's so many things that are normalized nowadays, which are just designed to ruin your happiness and motivation. I think as entrepreneurs, you have to really be cautious of what you're consuming and shit. Because it's up to us, right? Our success is directly correlated to how hard we work and how much we work.
100%.
So
100%.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing, striving, you know, just striving. And I think it's more of a mindset. It's not even you know, you can have a good year here and there, and you're going to have your better years, you're going to have your worse years. But if the general picture is that you've been striving, you know, then I think it's probably as good as you can ask for. Because then I think you're always looking at what you're doing and going is anything fucking me up? I think there's just constantly just this background noise of I could be better, makes you just look at your shit sometimes, and it's try to change things. Habits can stick around for so long. I'm still trying to change habits now.
What sort of habits?
Probably just again, more things around productivity. How do I be more productive? How do I put myself in a position where I'm more motivated, you know, and can be more efficient, because I get really frustrated at little things, little things.
Short fuse kind of thing.
Yeah, just frustration. I'll just get really frustrated.
Yeah.
And then big things I don't give a shit at all. I'm so calm. You know, the craziest thing could happen, everyone's freaking out, and I'm just just
chill.
Kind of zen.
Interesting.
You know, so I think for me it's creating an environment where those little things don't piss me off. So if I'm if I've got a broken charger or something and my phone's charging slow, and every couple of days I'm annoyed because my phone's dead, get a better charger or something. Do you know what I mean? Just take some of those things away.
Definitely.
Be smart. Actually think about it. Think about my life. Think about my routine, my setup.
Yeah.
What I'm fucking doing.
For sure.
There's so much variation you can put in your day.
Definitely. And I think especially those things, a lot of those little things that you don't notice, whether it's your phone charging slow or just I often notice that if I'm filming videos in my room and I've always just got you know, something little on the floor, like a card or something, just sticks to your foot. You don't notice it, but it's just this constant kind of niggling.
Yes.
And you just start noticing yourself get more angry, and you're why am I so angry right now? It's just these tiny little things throughout your day, can really fuck you up.
It gnaws at you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's part of the ADHD thing as well. I mean, it's hard with that because I feel I've got other shit going on as well. I've fucking got my own traumas, and I've got stuff, and it kind of mixes all together sometimes. You don't quite know. You just got to try and better yourself and learn about who you are and what your triggers are and everything like that.
For sure.
Were you diagnosed
ADHD? Yeah. When I was tiny, I would have been 10 or something.
Really?
And I sucked at school and failed everything. And my parents going what's wrong with you? There's something wrong. Getting lots of trouble, doing really bad shit.
Yeah.
And then I
something wrong with you? Why? What?
Because I didn't want to get out of my pajamas, and I didn't want to
Amazing.
I was such a picky eater. I only ate
really
chicken nuggets and potato gems for from year 3 to year 6 or something.
What? Because you just felt
I just did not want to eat anything else.
Yeah.
And I was just so picky. And I was you probably noticed it's tunnel vision ADHD. You're this is. No.
Oh yeah.
I have to eat this.
There's a stubbornness. It's a certain brand of stubbornness
Dude,
you can have.
It's
it's
crazy.
so bad.
It's
so deep.
I will die on this hill.
So deep. But even that, it's okay, that might flare up your stubbornness in a certain kind of way, but it doesn't mean you can't be aware of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you can't learn when it's happening in the moment and practice discipline, practice
sure.
self-control. For me, going to the gym at the moment has been a really good thing for like just that discipline that I need, man.
Right.
I just need to kick myself in the ass sometimes, up
For
the ass, and be
sure.
like, dude, just chill,
Yeah.
or just get to it. Because also I can be like real high standard on myself, and just be like, it's never good enough, almost like what I'm doing, kind of thing.
That's interesting.
But I can enjoy it, and I do, and I've learnt that over time.
Yeah.
But my default is like I've probably picked up bad habits from like people around me growing up and stuff like that. I didn't always have the best positive influences, so you pick it up and you've got to sort of unlearn it over time.
For sure.
I kind of think.
Yeah, that's so interesting. That's such a journey. I feel like I've gone through a similar journey in terms of like learning, unlearning things which have been like programmed in you. And it's like,
Yeah.
I think like I've been doing gym a lot recently too. And it's like
Nice.
mostly just like the making yourself proud is so fucking powerful. Like just of going like, even though I didn't want to do it, I did it. And it's like, you just feel this extreme happiness of just like, fuck yeah.
And it
did
is
that.
powerful. Like, I
Yeah.
think that's a good word to describe it. And I find that when the gym stuff falls apart, everything kind of like falls
For sure.
as well. Like if I'm doing that, because then if I'm going to the gym, then I feel like when I get home, I don't want to eat crap because I feel like I've just worked hard to, do the right thing.
You've leveled up. Yeah, you
I don't want to
go back.
ruin the work that I've done by just like getting a bunch of macas or something. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll still do it, whatever. But overall, just trying to move in that positive direction and just, I just feel like for me, the gym really works. I don't know. And I can channel that kind of toxic masculine energy there,
Love it. Yeah.
into this aggression on the treadmill or whatever, and
Yeah.
just like fucking go dark and just be like, this is literally the shit I'll say to myself
Here we go.
sometimes. It's fucking dark, but it's like, I'll literally just, when I'm trying to get that extra K in or whatever, and I'm just like, fucked, I'll just be like, you fucking piece of shit. I'm like, you don't deserve to fucking achieve anything in your life. If you can't get over this 1 little kilometer, you want to stop now with 1 kilometer left, but you want to have all these great things in life, you fucking pussy. No, but the thing is,
That's crazy.
but this is the thing. I don't really take it that serious. It's just, it works in the moment, but then I don't like tap out and think I'm a piece of shit. I'm getting it out.
Yeah.
I'm getting
And you're
exercising
proving
the
them
demons.
wrong, too.
I'm exercising the demons that are already in there, and I'm proving them wrong.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when I do get that, when I do push myself harder and stuff like that, and it's not like I'm doing it every time, but maybe if I'm really getting close to a PB and I really want it or something, that can be a fuel sometimes. And it can be a powerful fuel.
Yeah, dude.
Or just put on some metal.
You're on the spot for it, man.
All right, notes. What else we got here? Oh, dude, can you talk to us about the Penn and Teller?
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking crazy, right?
Yeah, it was cool.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Like your magician clout went through the roof after that,
Bro, for real.
Right?
Well, sort of. I have...
The legitimacy that like, it's a cosign in a sense.
It is a massive cosign, but I've never received so much hate from magicians ever.
What?
From this video.
Joking.
For real, it's crazy. Well, usually I get
happened?
little bits of hate from magicians here and there. Back in the old day, not so much anymore.
Right.
But just because I was like teaching magic, and it's a big no.
I was going to ask about that actually.
Yeah. And but no, this Penn and Teller thing's awesome. They're when did I first meet? I first met Teller, I think like when I was shooting Furiosa. I was like full bald head, like skinny, tiny little boy, and met him for like an hour or something at my mentor Adam Marta, his studio, and then Adam sort of stayed closer with him and worked with him through like some NIDA stuff and some talks and shit. And then they were in Sydney, and then I met Teller again at the opening night of Siegfried and Roy show, which was awesome.
Did you like go up to him and say good day? Like, oh,
Yeah, well, Adam, because Adam's sort of tight with him, and so he sort of introduced me again. He was like, "You guys actually met when he was a child." Anyway, and then then what happened? Oh no, okay. So I think Penn and Teller and me have the same sort of management, or like I'm with IMG, but I think they're with WME, and it's like the same umbrella.
makes sense, right? That the magicians would be under
Yeah.
like, one how many magician agencies are there out there?
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, no, it was sick. And then my management just sort of got connected with them, and then got onto Glenn, their beautiful manager, and then me and Glenn sort of made it. Glenny, he's such a legend. And then we made it happen, and it was super random because it's like these are guys who I've like idolized growing up. Like I literally have posters of them on my wall, and now I'm just like sitting in Teller's dressing room, just like while he's warming up and getting changed and going to the bathroom and shit. I'm just like
just chilling,
chilling, waiting for pens.
and they were chill as fuck.
Yeah.
They seem so chill. Like, why were you getting hate? Because they didn't like the trick or something?
Oh
or...
no! Penn and Teller were amazing. That's what I mean.
not from
yeah.
them, but like, why were people? What were people saying?
I think it's because it's like I do these sleight of hand videos where I do like.
You were showing. So you were showing how to do.
I'm showing how to do a trick,
stuff.
and it's also I was like I probably should have picked some more advanced moves, like because the moves I show, it's like they need to be simple enough that it's like, people can understand how they work, and so usually it's the simplest, most easy, basic ass card moves that I do, and people are like, "Oh fuck, why is he trying to fool like the best magicians in the world with like the tiniest, simplest tricks?" I probably should have done some more like technical, like
No,
cool
fuck that. It was a
magician-y
good video.
It was
It did
dope. It was
well,
dope.
right?
But yeah, I think it's mostly out of jealousy.
It did good on
Just, like,
TikTok, I saw as well.
bro, crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
So it's
I don't know
like-
where it's at, but
Fuck the haters.
yeah, no, it's
Like,
nuts.
dude, it was a cool moment. Like, and also it's meant to be. It's kind of.
it's a bit,
It's a self-aware thing as well. Do you
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? It's not like you're actually trying to trick them with that.
For sure,
trickness.
for
So
sure.
it's a fun video with like an up-and-coming magician with some OGs of the game, and it's more a wholesome moment between
Definitely.
that and the fact you're doing a simple trick is because you're showing it's accessible for anyone.
Yeah.
And I think they got that, and that's why they played along with
They
it.
play along,
They
yeah.
played along with it. At the end, they were like, "You're like, oh, did I fool you or
He's
whatever?"
like,
and they're like, "Nah." No. Or did he say? Or did he say you did? No, he said you did.
Yeah.
No, he said, "Yeah, look. It wasn't the
Yeah.
most emphatic." Oh,
Yeah. I told him.
but again, but you were doing a basic trick because you're not really trying. You weren't really trying to fool them. That was the
It's-
whole fucking point.
For sure. Yeah, it's more about the vibe and just like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. And I told him, I was like, I'm going
That
to show
was
you
cool.
a trick. You're going to know how it's done. It's pretty fucking basic.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you, did I fool you? If I did, I doubt it. You say whatever you want. You can say no. You can say yes. It's like, I also don't want them to say yes because it's like their whole brand is like they're the top of the top. Only the best magicians in the world can fool them on their show.
100%.
And so it's like,
You're
I
not
don't
even
want them
going
to
to
say,
be. You're not going to be egotistical enough to think you could fool them in like just a quick TikTok video or
For
something.
real.
It's like
Yeah.
you're just doing like TikTok magic.
yeah. And then because then they asked me to come on the show after to do
Cool.
to do Fool Us, and I was like, dude, it's a big thing doing that because it's like you need to have
You got to have something ready.
crazy magician.
Because if you're going
type-
to do it seriously, you got to actually come with a trick that you are
Yeah.
like dead set. This should
sure.
actually fool them.
And the
So
magic's-
do you have your own tricks?
I do, yeah. I have like a bunch of my own material, which is
Amazing.
cool. And there's like it's weird in the magic industry. There's stuff called like magician tricks, which are basically designed just to fool magicians. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's like it's a whole different genre. So it's like the tricks you like. There's so much just like stock standard stuff,
the
which
dark
like,
arts kind of
yeah, like so much stock standard stuff which like people do, which is amazing just for like normal shows and like fooling everyday people because it's like they don't know the inner workings. But it's like the whole like thing about fooling magicians is like taking the inner workings that they already know and flipping them on their head to make them think that you're doing a normal thing, but you're actually secretly doing another thing. It's like a weird,
It's like 4D chess.
bro, for real. It's
fucking crazy.
So meta, yeah.
Yeah. But you have to be at an expertise level to even consider how to fool a magician, right?
Yeah.
Like the only people that could invent that, a beginner magician couldn't figure out how to fool a magician. Like you
Yeah.
almost got to master it.
You
You
gotta-
got to know all
yeah.
the rules, and then you know how to break them, kind of thing, right?
Exactly, yeah. Fuck yeah, that's
I feel you.
Dude.
So are you going to do it?
do Fool Us
Like, so it's an open invite, so you could hit them
Yeah.
up at some point. Hey, I'm ready to go on.
for sure.
That's sick.
Yeah, it would be cool. I
That
definitely
would
want
be
to do
so
it
cool
at some point.
But I mean, I feel like that's like work. I feel like it's like writing a comedy set or an album. It could take 2 years to like
Yeah,
put a thing together that's going to fool them. But
Yeah.
also, then this is the thing: do they also like you because you're not necessarily trying to be the most like, I'm the most mystical, craziest magic. Like you're having lots of fun with it, and I think they like that because you're also like you're getting people into magic and there's a showmanship about what you're doing as well.
yeah. I think they're a big
I
fan
think
of
they
like
get that.
they get the whole like they're super, I don't know what the word is, but it's like they teach magic too. Like, and they
Yeah.
got like kicked out of the magic circle or whatever the thing
Oh,
is.
okay, right.
Because
So
they taught a trick and they do these things, but it's like they're
They went against the orthodoxy and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah, right, for sure. Rebels with the cause.
Yeah, so I think they appreciate it.
What else we got here? Because that was cool. I thought the video was good anyway.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Alright.
it. Yeah, I love that shit.
So I think we've probably got the 5-minute warning or so. So, one question: how big is your wand? How big is your wand, bro?
how long?
Did Ollivander hook you up good or
Bro,
what?
Ollivander hooked me the fuck up.
Let's go. All right. I know this is so stupid.
I love that.
I wasn't sure how the vibe was going to be with you as well, so I had certain questions down.
I love it.
Like
Ask me anything.
The fuck, marry, kill thing. I was just like, look, it's just funny.
It's just good 'cause
I'm
you
going
go-
to gauge it first. I was like, I'm going to gauge if he's like,
Yeah,
if I think I can throw it out there.
because you do so many of these and it's all just like the same questions. I like different shit.
I'm trying to mix it up, and I think as it progresses, like, dude, feel free to come on again in the future or whatever if you got something going on. But I want to progress it over time. So if you were to come on in like fucking 6 months time or something like that, hopefully it would be more developed. And there's like little bits, there's little sort of segments, or there's something.
yeah.
That, it needs to be different. I think everything's the same otherwise. All these podcasts are the same. Would
real.
you do a podcast again? Because you had one, hey?
Yeah, I had one for, I don't know how long we had ours for, but it was hard.
Yeah.
Lot of effort. And I think we didn't have the right content funnel in terms of like turning the videos into short form stuff.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to do my own shit and she was trying to do her own stuff. And so, but like we're working with iHeart, which was dope.
The studio was sick. I mean, the
Yeah.
studio was nuts that you had. It was like proper professional.
It was so and they were like they edited and put it out and everything, which was so
Sick.
fucking good. And all we had to do was the content.
Yeah.
And we sort of like he didn't.
Maybe it wasn't the right time.
Yeah, I don't think so. It was, but
No, because I felt like you were natural with it.
yeah, it was
And
so
even right
fun,
now, you're pretty
dude.
chill. Yeah.
So fun.
You loved it, bro. You've got so much charisma. I just want to
Thank
say
you.
that. I just appreciate your charisma, and I feel like there's a positivity that you're pushing out there as well. You know,
Thank you.
and I appreciate that. And it can get hard sometimes because there is waves of negativity, but I appreciate people that resist that tide and just stay positive anyway. Because
Yeah.
it's a better life for us as
For
individuals
sure.
anyway.
For sure.
Like,
yeah, I'm a big fan of like if you just don't look at the negativity, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Like that's why I'm like,
So fucking true.
Yeah.
You create your reality.
Definitely.
It's always there, but you're going to stare at it. I mean, it's always there.
Bro,
but the
for
positivity is
real.
always over there. You can always be looking over there.
This is my big thing. I don't.
Perspective.
Yeah. Do you like? I don't like reading the news. I think the news is so like. I get really mad when my friends read the news because I'm like, why?
Yeah.
It's just all negative shit.
Oh no, I know. It's just like, even like on the TV or whatever, if mum was watching the news or something, and it's just like 3 stories in a row of some brutal murder, and I'm just like,
Now,
I'm
why
like,
do you need to know that?
I'm like, I don't want to be an asshole and say that like I don't care about these things because it's, but at the same time, like it's not.
What
it's
are you
not
gonna do?
healthy
Yeah.
to just be getting told a drip feed of all the of disconnected tragedies that don't affect necessarily you or your community
Definitely.
in a direct way. Like
Definitely.
something. It's just. I still want to have a general overview. A war's happening here.
Yeah,
What's happening in Russia and
exactly.
Ukraine. I still want to know those things, but I think it's because it's what people want, isn't it? It's the algorithm feeds you
Yeah.
the negativity because the mind is responsive to it.
Definitely, I think that I don't know what the
That's
stat
the
is.
fucked up thing.
But it's I think
We
it
want
takes
it.
4 times as much positivity to outweigh a negative thought. Or it's like if you have a negative thought or
Right.
like a negative experience takes a positive experience, it's like 4 times as powerful to overtake that.
You actually got to really like push through it, kind of thing, right?
And so it's like your brain responds so much to negativity that it's like you just need more.
It's this constant pull.
Yeah.
I can see the evolutionary advantage, but like where they say that like people that are more neurotic and things maybe survived better because they were actually cautious of shit. They were scared that shit was going to happen bad. And then on the off chance something did, they were actually prepared.
Yeah.
Whereas people that live with a bit more of a sort of, like a free spirit about things, sometimes they're not prepared for like something fucked up to happen.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's a lion. Oh, there's animals out there. Can you hear them and shit? So you put up a fence. One day a fucking, dingo comes.
Yeah.
Can't kill the fucking chickens because you put the fence up.
Bro.
Neuroticism, get around it, guys. New philosophy for 2025. Be neurotic as fuck.
Yes.
Just doom scroll all
Just
day.
doom scroll, brain rot, everything.
Literally. Have you seen that fucking wave of content right now? It's a guy with a folder full of just like cooked AI images, like birds with like human faces and weird shit, and he just goes up, doesn't say anything, it's just his hand, he opens it at random people and just points at it and shit, flips over the folder. It's just these really weird cooked images.
No.
They've
I
just
haven't
been
seen that.
popping off recently.
There's so much stuff on TikTok that people just mention. I'm like, I've never seen.
I know,
It's
it's
so
weird.
it goes so deep.
There's so many bubbles now, so many echo chambers.
For real.
Like, because I'm watching something that's millions and millions of views, and I'm thinking, of course, everyone's seen it, but literally no one.
Bro.
You've got your own thing going.
For real, that's the crazy about TikTok. Like you can get a video with like 10 million, 20 million, 50 million views,
Yeah.
and still like no one's seen it.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah.
go around your city, no one knows it.
Like, I like those comments sometimes on TikTok. It's like, I have no one to talk to this about or whatever, where they've just watched the video and they're just like, this is the best thing, but no one gives a fuck but me. Like, no one knows this.
Damn.
Maybe, and I'd love to hear like some of your aspirations going forward, because I feel like you're just still in the first innings, basically, with
Yeah.
everything you're doing. And what you're doing is fucking awesome. You're putting out awesome energy. I can see you're trying heaps of shit. I really respected that you've been on YouTube. You tried heaps of different stuff. Like, I relate with that. I think that exploration phase, not being scared to just try whatever.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you doing that, but I do feel like it's just getting started for you, bro. And it's kind of like, do you feel that way as well?
Yeah,
And what are
definitely.
your aspirations going forward?
Definitely acting. Acting is my my main mission in terms of like that's what I want to do long term because it's so fun, so fucking fun, and it's like kind of like. But I also like I really admire people like Jojo Siwa and like Neil Patrick Harris who like have these kind of like multi-pronged and like Donald Glover have these like multi-pronged careers in terms of like music, magic in some senses, and then like acting and like business shit too. Like I'm super fascinated with business and I want to build some crazy business shit in the background to be able to like do this other cool shit too.
Sick. So like based off of like your like some other kind of unrelated business, or like keeping it within the social media sphere and
Bit of
magic.
both. Bit of both. I want to do a lot of property real estate shit, and then build some crazy magic business mind reading stuff that I've got cooking. Basically, yeah. So I'm working on it. Maybe I can
hell.
talk about
That's
it.
almost scary, bro. The amount of potential you've got.
That's so exciting. Dude, anyone can do fucking anything.
I feel like you're super ambitious, right? Like you want to do it all.
Yeah, and I think especially recently, like I feel like I've just had a lot of really good role models recently, and like a good circle around me of just like people who are really like conscious of like not having like self-limiting beliefs. They're just like, bro, you can, like whenever I say something, they're like, that's not true. Like you can do fucking anything. I feel like, oh, I probably can't do that. They'd like smack me and be like, bro, you can do fucking anything. And it's so helpful because it's like,
it's key.
You can do fucking anything.
Like you've got to have like, even if it's all negative like input around you, and you can't always control that, right? Like if you're in a situation or something, but you can like this is just a cheesy example. You could look up Tony Robbins and you could listen to that stuff. Bro, like you can put positive stuff
for real,
you know, from anywhere. So
definitely.
Yeah, so that's an important thing for you. Then cultivating the people around you. I think it's so important. Like I'd honestly rather have one good mate than 20 people that 100%. When it comes down to it, they don't really want to see you win kind of shit. Like I hate that stuff.
Yeah, for real. Like I feel like I used to have a lot more friends, but like they weren't like in my circle. They weren't like doing the same kind of shit.
Yeah.
And like almost like, yeah, I don't want to get into it, but like
no, I feel you. I got the same shit with people from back in the day. But it does happen to people that are super ambitious sometimes, right? You know, because you will run up against like, dude, my friends growing up were just rag and tag, sort of like street kids and shit. We all come from broken homes and shit. So it's like the idea that we're all gonna grow up and just be these super loving, perfect people. It's like, nah, like, you know, it ended up being pretty fucking chaotic and shit in the end. And then I just said, I've got to choose me or that life. And I said, no, I'm gonna follow my dreams.
Fuck yeah,
that was always my thing. And you know, do that.
That's so good.
And you got to do that. You got to cut those people sometimes.
Definitely, man. And I think what you said about the Tony Robbins like podcast, like stuff, I think especially with like the amount of content that's going around now, the super easy thing you can do is just like train your For You page to like follow specific motivational posts and shit, because it's crazy how much that stuff helps. Yeah. Just being constantly reminded about like mindset shit.
It's the difference, because it's like your perception, right? Like I used to fall asleep to like Alan Watts and stuff, bro. Like I just chuck on Alan.
Beautiful.
Alan's basically my dad. Do you know what I mean? Like Alan has just got the warmest, like, you know, just
be water, my friend.
Unjudgmental sort of way, kind of thing. And I love the Eastern philosophy, and I think it actually helped me find some sort of like Zen peace. Do you find like religion or spirituality or philosophy? To try and use some of that stuff to help navigate the chaos?
Definitely. I find myself becoming more and more religious. Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like I'm a big universal person. Like I manifest like every morning. Like, and I feel like I sort of treat the universe like my best friend. Like if I'm ever like super happy or something cool's happened, like I'll like, sounds kind of fucking crazy. I'll like just look up and like wink at the sky and be like, yeah, thank you, bro.
No, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
There's more going on than we can possibly comprehend.
It's crazy.
And to at least be open to that. Like I don't really probably subscribe to any specific sort of like religion, because to me they're all man-made. And you know, the whole idea is that it's meant to be divine, but really they're all based off man-made texts and things like that. So for me, it's just like I have a unique. I'm like you. I'm kind of like the universe. I'm like, I look out into space, bro, and I go, whatever the fuck all this is kind of like my god. Yeah, nature is kind of like, you know, like rules me and stuff like that. You know, that's like dope. I feel like that's cool.
Yeah, I was speaking to my friend about this the other day about like in terms of like we're in a similar space, like. When you're super ambitious and you have these crazy fucking things you want to do, it's like you said, it's so easy to become distracted and disheartened. Like, especially if it's like only you that's like pushing yourself to get up every morning and do this shit. Like, I just got to do it. It's like as soon as you put your trust in the universe or in God or in whatever, and like you just know that it's going to work, you just go like, you feel the weight lift off. You go, yeah, I know I feel discouraged right now, but I trust you with everything. And like,
and that's what it is, because this universe is so big and it's so full and there's so much information. And when you don't sort of capitulate to some sort of greater power, you know, like some sort of greater power than you, like it doesn't have to be anything specific. You just have to accept that there are greater forces at work here than just your own unique little lifespan, you know, because if you look at the great entirety of things, you are just a speck. You are just a grain of sand, a beautiful grain of sand on a beautiful beach, but you're still just a small part of a massive fucking machine. And I think that if you try and live like it's not, and you live like an island, then you take all the burden of the universe on yourself. Yeah. And I think you can't live that way just for like stress reasons, cortisol levels. Like you literally just need to have like give it up to something else.
Definitely.
Help. You need help in that way. You know?
I saw a quote, I think it was about like, or maybe I can't remember where the fuck it was from, but it's like, imagine like your whole life you're climbing a mountain, or it's like your goals are on top of a mountain. It's like you can either be the person who's like carrying all this baggage and weight and like insecurity and anxiety and maybe this won't work and self-doubt and self-limiting beliefs. You can carry those in bags, or you can have trust in God, have trust in the universe. He'll carry those bags for you, and then you can just walk up freely. And it's like, you're going to climb the mountain either way. You might as well carry it with no bags and just like trust that it'll work, because you'll have a fucking much higher chance of it working if you do.
it feels like there can be an easy path, there can be a hard path, and unfortunately, most people end up going the hard path because you have to learn sometimes, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, dude, that's beautiful. Maybe we end it there.
Yeah, we want to see a magic trick.
yeah, absolutely. Wait, I want to see a magic trick.
Let's try some shit.
Sorry, I'm sorry to even ask. I feel like that's rude, like to not. Please.
Yeah, true. This is nice moving from a very spiritual. This is my most like spiritual podcast I've ever done.
Really?
Just spiritual like chat I've ever done in terms of like on camera.
I love this kind of stuff though.
Yeah,
it's real. Like I don't know the answers to stuff, but I like, you know, I'm open minded to a lot of things. And
do you chat about this stuff a lot? What's going on with your like friends and?
Like, to be honest, that's what I'm saying. Like, most of my friends, I don't fucking talk to. I've got like probably one good friend from back in the day, from my hometown, like in the country in SA. But he's living in Canada, and he's like work, like he's a go getter like me. So of course, my one good mate, he's fucking off chasing his dream too. Yeah, we talk like this. Like, I always kind of talk to the boys a bit fucking spiritual and weird.
Yeah,
I was always kind of like, yeah. My dad was a weirdo.
What do you mean?
He's just a strange fucking character. He had all these weird. I'm just kind of a bit like him, but not so fucking mentally ill.
Okay, good to know.
That's a fact.
Good to know.
That's a fact.
Let's try something.
All right, let's do it. We're talking about spiritual shit.
Take that for me.
Okay.
Okay. Piece of paper. Keep it closed. Have you played the game where you like you put something in either one of your hands and you like put it behind your back and you like someone has to try to guess like what hand it's in?
Yeah.
I want to try something like that. You're going to have three options. You can either leave it behind you, you can put it in your right hand, or you can put it in your left hand.
Okay.
I don't want you to give anything away, but I'm going to look over here. I want you to make a decision. Take both hands behind your back, place it in either your right hand, your left hand, or you can leave it behind you. And then once you're done, bring your hands out in front of you like that.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going to look away for a moment?
I'll look around here, whatever. You can do your thing. Okay.
Pick something.
Do whatever you like.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Bring your hands out in front of you like this. Okay. I don't want you to give anything away, but I just want you to think a bit further apart. If it's in this hand, I want you to think of, we'll do colours. If that hand, think of green. That hand, think of blue. If it's behind you, think of the colour pink. Okay, look at me. I think you left it behind you. It's behind you?
Yes.
Yeah? Is that right?
Yes.
Try again. Grab it again.
Look. You got me, bro. You got
Okay.
me.
Interesting.
You're reading me.
Pink. I feel like pink is...
I've given him too much spiritual information. He's powering up.
You know, your girl is bright pink, so maybe that influenced it.
Hey.
Try again. Put
again?
it. Yeah, you can put it in your right hand, left hand, or behind your back.
Go again here. I'm going to just make a little bit of sound here so you
Okay.
can't, you know what's going on here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, don't give anything away. Hands out in front of you. If it's in this hand, think of, what should we do? Should we do like, Grammys just happened. Artists. That hand, think of
Chapel Roan.
This hand, think of Kendrick. Behind your back, think of, who's another artist? Leroy. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, okay. All right. Chapel, Kendrick, Leroy. Think about it. Imagine you're watching this person play.
All right, yeah.
You're seeing them on stage. Okay, it's quite intense. Like it's not like Chapel. It's not Chapel.
I'm giving you stuff now.
You think of Kendrick Lamar? It's that hand, right?
He's got me again.
Epic. Try it one more time. This is fun.
I gotta keep my mouth shut. You'll take anything, and you'll just
Don't give anything away. This is like a basic like when I talk about this mind reading shit. This is like a super basic form of it in terms of just like body language.
This is interesting. We could do a whole podcast just on this. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
All right.
Had a decision.
See, I'm disheartened because I feel it doesn't matter what I'm going to pick. I'm trying to in my head think, well, what's he not going to guess? But I'm just like, he's going to guess it. All right. Let's go.
Okay. Made a decision. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hands out. This hand, think of places or like venue. You're a musician with like places you want to play. This hand, think of New York. This hand, think of Dubai. Behind your back, think of LA. New York, Dubai, LA. Imagine you're playing a show in this place. Imagine you're on stage. Interesting. I don't think you like. I don't see you as like a Dubai or like a. You're definitely not Dubai. It's definitely not in that hand. Open up. It's not there. It's either in this hand or it's behind your back. Think about this place you're visiting. You're in LA, right? It's behind your back?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, cool.
You got me.
Thank you.
You destroyed me. 3 for 3.
3 for 3.
That's not bad.
Pretty good.
I have no idea how you did it.
So what? It was Pink, Kendrick. What was the place you thought?
LA. Wait.
What was the color?
This can't be right. Pink, Kendrick, LA. Oh, get fucked. That's fucking
Kendrick
crazy.
Lamar?
That's cooked, bro.
LA.
How do you do it?
That's weird. Should we try another thing?
See, this is the thing. I feel like proper magicians like do stuff on me.
Yeah.
So you're always skeptical of stuff, but now when you start to cop it yourself, you go, hang on.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
It's weird.
How did he do that?
It's all in like the eyes. I could do another thing. I do these things where I guess like names. I guess like first kisses. Do you reckon if I could guess the name of your first kiss, would that blow you away?
Yeah, definitely would blow me away.
Just think about the name. When was the last time you saw this person?
Oh, maybe could be 3
years.
3 years ago.
And this isn't like something that like is like like it's not like you've said this in interviews or something or like
No,
just
no, not at all.
Just think about
when you asked me, I even was like, hang on, who was it? And then I was like, oh yeah.
Just think about the first letter. Imagine the first letter's floating right here in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give anything away. Full poker face. Just you're laughing a little bit. Just say the first letter inside your head. You are kind of hard to read.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first letter P.
Yes.
That's weird. Your phone's ringing. That's your first kiss calling you right now. That would be fucking crazy.
What?
But
no, yeah, it is.
That's
it
weird.
Is P. You're already tripping me out because you've guessed that.
It's P, but that's weird that your phone started ringing at the exact same time. I can feel the
Facebook Marketplace.
That's crazy. Okay.
So yeah, P.
First letter. Okay, now just
So I'm already. That's already crazy because I mean I feel like if you've got the P,
just think about
you're onto the trail.
Think about the letter in the middle. Is there like a middle letter?
Yeah.
Yep. Just think about the first that middle letter.
Okay.
Don't give anything away. Just think about it. Okay. Look at me. Is it I?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
It is.
Okay. Now don't give anything away. Just say the name inside your head. Say it over again.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me. Look at me. Echo it inside your head, but don't give anything away. Some people like they mouth it sometimes. Don't mouth it. Full poker face. Just look at me in the eyes. Next time you see Paige, tell her I said hi.
Bro, what the fuck?
Paige, is that right?
What the fuck?
Crazy. Who's Paige? Where did you meet Paige? Where's?
So this is the thing.
This is some deep.
No,
lore.
this is in like high school.
Yeah.
This is some deep lore. This is some deep lore. Yeah. So she was my first kiss in maybe like year 8.
Cool.
And it was on school camp. And it was
school
like
camp kisses.
No,
that's
the school.
Cool.
Yeah, for the first. Thanks, bro.
Let's go.
Bro. This is the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Then she became like lesbian eventually.
That's your fault.
Hey, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, was I that bad? Come on.
Shortly after?
Horrified, just horror kissing.
Was it like day after? She's like, I'm gay.
Nah.
I've done that. I've kissed girls.
You've turned them?
Well, I haven't turned them, but I think they have come out gay. Like,
yeah. So that's why, because you said when I saw her last, it was like probably like 2.5 years ago, because me, Jen, and her partner have hung out and stuff because she makes music and stuff. She was like one of the only other sort of musos from my hometown as well, which is kind of crazy.
Cool.
But yeah, Paige, what the hell? How did you do that?
Well, I am teaching. If they want to learn,
yes,
go to theashmagic.com.
And that's a big thing of what you're trying to push now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to build like a community of people who like want to learn this kind of shit because it's super new and no one's really doing it. Especially this kind of like technique that I've been working on. Like it's brand new and it's different and shit. Which is cool.
Right. So you want to teach people to do the kind of stuff you do with the mind reading stuff in particular. I
think especially like I've been doing so much magic, but a lot of magic I've been doing over the years has been like basic specifically for TikTok, and like this like mind reading body language stuff has been like such a passion of mine over like past like 5 years that I've just never spoken about it. Yeah.
No, I love the idea you want to teach people about it as well. I think that's great to want to like be a teacher and help other people experience it, you know?
Yeah.
It's really
so powerful, especially like what magic did for me. Like to be able to do that for other people, it's like it's changed their fucking life. It's so cool.
Absolutely. And like you're a living example of that. Like people are literally seeing you take this you know, your brand of magic and find success. You know, it's crazy. I think you're just a talented guy. You could probably do whatever you want and probably succeed, bro.
Thank you,
dude. Thank you so much for being on the podcast. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for the spiritual the spiritual
Yeah.
and enlightening, sort of insightful chat. Hope everyone at home got to know a bit more about Ash Magic. Check him out. If you want to learn to do what he does, obviously go check out, was it ashmagic.com?
TheAshmagic.com. Currently, hopefully ashmagic.com when I buy the actual domain. But
just run theashmagic.com for now, guys, and we'll keep up with the updates. Dude, thanks so much for coming on. That was fucking awesome.
No, thanks for having me.
Appreciate you, bro.
Peace.
Just tap out. Sick. That was fire.
That's it?
Yeah.